heard a rumour that you wanted to marry my wife.
That's right.
I thought you might have denied it.
Why would I deny it?
Well, she is my wife.
We're in love. You're in love. That's right.
Welcome to another jam-packed edition of Movie Buff. This week's biggest new release comes courtesy of actor Kenneth Branagh. He sat in the director's chair as Michael Caine and Jude Law revived this Michael Caine classic. Big Mike moves on to take the role filled by Laurence Olivier in the 1972 original, as Law takes on the role of Milo. Now, this newfangled version's written by none other than Harold Pinter, and Michael Caine, who's in it, reckons he's got widespread appeal.
I think what happens is that they, although it's, you know, in some cases, in Jude's case, I made Alfie before he was born. But you have television now with, you know, I mean, any night of the week you can turn on and you'll see, not just me, anybody who's made a lot of movies, you'll see their films on. And I have a whole new fan base of young people who have seen Get Carter in The Italian Job. A friend of mine came to lunch the other Sunday and he brought with him his two little boys, one 6 and one 3. And I opened the door and they went, "You're only supposed to blow the bloody doors off." And it was from The Italian Job. And they're 6 and 3. I made this when their father was 6.
Now, unfortunately, after looking rather promising, the film's actually not that great. If you're a fan of Harold Pinter, then you might quite like it, but it'll need more than Kenneth Branagh to bring it to life.
I think we have a chance to make this kind of a life-changing experience, and I think we need it. I want us to become brothers again like we used to be.
You're the two most important people in the world to me. Why haven't we spoken in a year?
Because we don't trust each other. Is that my bell?
Next up is the Darjeeling Limited. Offbeat director Wes Anderson reunites with stars Owen Wilson and Jason Schwartzman to tell the story of 3 estranged brothers travelling across India, tackling spiritualism and happiness. Now, the tongue-in-cheek way Anderson does this almost rubbishes it, but as ever with Wes, if you delve deep beneath the lines, you'll see a whole lot more. Star Jason Schwartzman told us he'd never bonded with co-stars so well.
Well, you see, we went to India, and we shot the movie in India, and half the movie takes place on a train. We shot it on a real moving train. So every day I'd wake up and go to a train station and sit in a tiny compartment with Adrian Brody and Owen Wilson with nowhere to go. You get to know people pretty well, and you do actually come to bond with each other, and I think that I've just never spent more hours with any other actors in my whole life, and I think we'll always have India, I suppose.
By no means easy viewing, but the memories will live on with you for days and days, and definitely worth a visit to the flicks for this. Finally, August Rush, where child star Freddie Highmore plays a gifted 11-year-old waif called Evan, who has superhuman musical abilities. Through his musical powers, he's hoping to bring his birth parents back together. Directed by Kirsten Sheridan, it's cliché-filmed and slightly cringeworthy at times, but it can be entertaining. Child actor and star of the film, Freddie Highmore, thinks it's a film about hope.
I think he always believes that they are out there and they actually do want him. And so he's not really sure why, but he thinks that, you know, something's gone wrong and they've all just been separated. Like, you know, sort of if there was a, you know, if you have some people going on a trip and they all get separated out, they don't think, oh, you know, it's the other person's fault for losing me, it's just trying to get everyone back together. And so he feels that, you know, his parents, they're always looking for him, and he believes that in his heart, and he's true, and he's right in that way.